Welcome back for an update. I can now confirm that this was a terror attack. I've got footage of when the suspect was actually shot. I'm going to be playing that footage very, very shortly. I'm just getting up the live chat on my phone right now because that last one ended, obviously. So yeah, it seems that he was shot twice. He tried to get back up and then he was shot again. The footage I've got is actually from GB News, but this is live, but this is further on, sort of down the line. So
of that attack itself. Now, this is incredibly distressing footage. We have edited it to remove the most distressing elements, but some people may still be distressed by what they're about to see and hear. Let's play that footage now.
So just be warned, this may be quite graphic, but GB News have tried to make it as ungraphic as possible. I believe this is going to be footage of the suspect being shot.
They've killed him. No, it's double them. What? Hell, Lucas.
Everybody else, get back! If you're not involved, move back! Get away! Somebody stay with casualties! Everybody else, he has a bomb! Go away!
He's got a bomb on him! He's got a bomb! Mate, he's got a bomb! Man, he's got a bomb on his jacket, mate! He's trying to go in a now! He's got bombs on him!
So there you go. Footage of the suspect and people confirming that he has a bomb vest or a mock-up bomb vest on. He was shot dead. I believe 2 shots were fired. From what the reports are saying, it could have just been one. I only heard one in that footage. So
that is quite particularly shocking footage. That's the incident from this morning at Heaton Park Synagogue in Crumpsall in Manchester. It happened at just gone 9:30 this morning. We believe the attacker is dead.
So what was the location of the actual shooting? Was that outside the synagogue?
And sadly, 2 people have lost their lives as well, with others still injured. So that is the reality of what we are talking about now. We are calling it a terror attack officially. We don't know any more about who the attacker was or the reasons behind it, but we are officially calling it a terror attack. And obviously, thoughts.
So we've also got a photo of the suspect. 1 second. I'll just find it. It's here somewhere. There we go. That is the, apparently, this is the guy that had the knife that has stabbed somebody. You can see here, round his waist, he's got some type of device and a vest on, what looks like a vest. He looks like he's bald-headed with a black beard. I'm just saying. Now, this is what it is. It's a terror attack on a Jewish religious, the most religious day of the year at a synagogue. This will be a far left individual, I imagine. I can't say that he believes in any particular religious or has particular religious views. We do not know that. We simply do not know. Yes, it does look like a bomb. So yeah, there he is. This is a terror attack. So I can now confirm and say that I would say, Keir Starmer, you have now got blood on your fucking hands. You have got blood on your hands and you need to resign immediately, with immediate effect. Fuck your Cobra meeting. Fuck the rest of your cronies. Fuck your government and fuck your ID card. I don't care if this is unmonetised or not. He was spouting hate speech at the conference in Liverpool 2 days before this. 2 days before this, calling everyone Nazi, calling everyone fascist, calling everybody all the names that let this type of behaviour here happen. You absolute twat. Now, 2-3 families have lost an individual because of this. Now, some people might say there's no links. How do you know what this individual was watching and what this individual was into? It fucking astounds me what goes through these people's heads. Yet another far left attack. This will be far left, I guarantee it.
Incident
And it's the far right that you're fucking worried about, you complete muppet.
a synagogue in Manchester. Now, we've assessed this image based on Google Street View as well to verify the location, and this image shared with us from sources online as well, and we've checked with local sources in Greater Manchester to verify this image. Now, the police have said that the man they shot, they can't confirm if he is dead because there are safety issues about suspicious items.
Well, yeah, he's got a fucking bomb vest on, what may be a bomb vest. You cannot approach a body if it's got a bomb vest on it. Which is why in my last video, how are they going to dispose of this device? Are they going to do a controlled explosion on the body? Because they can't risk taking it off him. It may have some sort of trigger in it. You don't know, do you? I wouldn't want to be the person making that sudden decision. I know that much.
Items on his person, but this is the man that we believe was behind this attack this morning, which has left 2 people dead and 3 others in a serious...
The shit has hit the proverbial fucking fan. Big time. I'm speechless, and that's unlike me to be actually speechless. Believe me,
This condition, this attack at the Heaton Park synagogue. 3 other victims in a serious condition. A bomb disposal unit remains on the
Yeah, but let's be honest, Lammy couldn't add 2 and fucking 2 together, let alone look after the country. He'll be gone in weeks.
scene, and this man wearing blue jeans, a blue jumper rolled up beyond his elbows.
Lammy and Diane Abbott running the fucking country. Fucking hell.
Bald with a thick beard and holding his hands out, unsure if that's of any significance, and behind him what appeared to be 2 windows into the synagogue, and then there, beneath his waistline, is the item which has attracted so much concern, not only from the authorities, but also...
At Spire
Just get past
Healthcare,
this
you can
advert.
access treatment in 3 easy ways. Your treatment package can be paid.
be the device with wires that are witnessed.
Now, I don't enjoy doing these types of video at all. Yes, it gets views, but I mean, at the end of the day, there's 2 families, at least 2 families that have lost somebody today. And they're the most important thing. I mean, you couldn't... It's just shocking.
Were talking about on the location. Now, of course, at this stage, we don't have an identity, we don't have a motive being discussed, but I think it's...
We just know that it was a fat, bald, bearded man. Now, I'm fat, bald and bearded. That could mean any fucker, couldn't it?
Of an understanding that we can all agree this is a clear attack on Jewish people
terror
on Yom
attack,
Kippur.
an
But
anti-Semitic
no information
terror
has been shared
attack.
about who this person is, and the police aren't even able yet to confirm that he is dead. But this attacker shot dead by the police, we believe, at around 9:38 this morning, 1 minute after they arrived on the scene. On the most holy day in the Jewish calendar, Yom Kippur, a day of reflection that for many Jews in Manchester started with extreme violence and what appears to be...
So here's that footage again.
People, not just those who were attacked, but the entirety of the Jewish people, rubbing up against each other, and in a very... I mean, these are 2 religious minorities.
So this is footage of the guy stood outside this location, being put to the deck because he's got some type of what looks like an explosive device and weapon on him. I would say the police had absolutely no choice at all. There were public standing round. They didn't know what was going on. The police made the right decision. So all power to Manchester Police for this. Absolutely excellent job. Well done. You've probably saved a lot of lives, but there are 2 people that have been confirmed deceased. And as I said before, after Keir Starmer's speech 2 days ago, along with the rest of his cronies, making speeches that were roughly the same. I'm just adding 2 and 2 together and getting 4.
Minorities living right next door to each other, two communities that are where you have a high concentration of each in each part.
This was the point that they told everybody to get back. He's got some sort of explosive device on him, and you hear somebody shout from the person recording it, he's got a bomb.
Yeah,
Now, I don't know if this is the same individual that was driving the car at people earlier. He was obviously out for maximum damage.
Manchester as the second largest populace for the Jewish community after London, where I am, and Britain, I think there's only 0.4%, 270,000 Jews who have been left to fight this battle alone, while the warning lights have been flashing in recent months and years. Anti-Semitic incidents, I think 4,000 or something like that this year. They have been attacks on property, not people, up until today. And it really was just a matter of time before...
Surely, Keir Starmer would have gone home that evening thinking, maybe I shouldn't have said what I said. Surely. And the rest of them. I mean, how does this man sleep at night? He's going to get the blame for this. He will get the blame for this. Anti-Semitic attack, terror attack in Manchester. 2 people confirmed dead. Suspected bomb vests on this gentleman that had these devices round his waist, and a knife and a car are involved. Now, what you've got to remember is there's going to be 2 families mourning tonight. This is only 2 that have been confirmed. I don't know what's happened to the other 2. We know that 4 have been hurt, maybe 5. We don't know yet.
What today happened, the day, as I said, we all knew was coming. And it needs to be a day that Britain finally wakes up and realises...
Britain's woke up. We want rid of Starmer and the Labour Party. Full stop. This has gone too far. This has gone way too far, in my opinion. People are dying because of religion and because of left and right and far left and far right and all these disgusting slurs that the Labour Party make. It's wrong.
The threat, not just the Jewish
chosen
community,
on this
because
specific
Jews can't
day.
turn up at synagogue on the holiest day and pray with their families without fearing for their lives. What does that say about Britain?
You said earlier on, quite poignantly, that Jewish people cannot look after themselves anymore.
So all I can say is it's not safe for Jews in Great Britain anymore. Not with these types of people that are around. If this was Keir Starmer, if he had a sense of a single fucking brain cell in his head, he would shut these borders now. Ban all Palestine protests, all of them. Ban all stand up to racism protests, everything. Lock the fucker down. Then deport the fucking lot of them. The whole lot. No mucking about. Sod your Cobra meeting. Get on top of it. Do your job that you were elected to sodding well do. You disgusting human being.
You need the government, I'm assuming your implication is, to do more about protecting the Jewish community in the United Kingdom. What would you like them to do?
The Executive Home Secretaries have had the Jewish communities back since 2015. The government, Conservative and now Labour, have funded the Community Security Trust to the tune of something like £15 million a year. But the Community Security Trust, which is exemplary, keeps us all safe in the community, is doing the state's work for it. I think Britain's now at a crossroads. I think that it's time now.
The synagogue, and then...
So here's another look at the gentleman that actually has the explosive device on him, the one that's been confirmed shot but not dead. The police can't approach the body because it may be an explosive device that he is wearing. This is the guy that has murdered 2 Jewish individuals outside a mosque on the most religious day of the year. Let's go through some of the comments that I've received. Somebody said, was it a bomb? They don't know yet. They don't know if it's an explosive device or not, but it's obviously something that either looks like an explosive device or actually is. I mean, the London Bridge attacks and stuff like that, they used the same sort of method. They had fake vests on, buckles on a belt type thing. And they can't take the risk. There's public around. This could be an explosive device. It could be wired up in some way that while you try and take the vest off, it may explode. So how they're going to dispose of it remains to be seen. I wouldn't want to be the person making that decision on what to do about it. But these people are highly trained. So, yeah. The trouble... The trouble is with the king, he chose to accept all faiths in England. I totally agree. But like I said, we do have moderate Muslims and things like that, and we're not blaming the Muslim community for this because we simply don't know who it is yet. This might be a white British guy. He might be a Christian. He might even be fucking Jewish himself. You do not know. He could have been radicalised. Until we know who it is, we can't say who it is. But if this does turn out to be a Muslim man, the Muslim community need to come forward and say we condemn this behaviour and we stand with the British public. We do not stand for this. This is not our religion. That's what they need to do, and they need to do it in numbers and stand with us. This, if anything, if any finger can be pointed, will be of the far left variety. Because there's been no attacks from the far right for many, many years, and definitely no fucking killings. And with people like this and news stories like this as well, you have to remember that there's families involved, and there's going to be people that are in extreme distress. But there's only one person that's to, I wouldn't say to blame, but to point at the moment, and that's Keir Starmer. Let's wait and see what he says and what he does. Will he take responsibility for this? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be pointing the finger in his direction after his disgusting slurs that he made 2 to 3 days ago at that meeting in Liverpool, along with the rest of his party as well. So it is what it is at the moment. I'm going to go and watch a little bit more and see if I can get any more updates on this. Yeah. Shocking news. Terror attack in Manchester outside a synagogue. This has been Street Switch Photography. Please like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell in case there's any updates. And I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Try and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.
Street Switch Photography.